Usually, when you hear a title of a movie, it correlates or links to something. Not in this case. Chase Lehocky here with the Blue Futon reviewing The Front Room. So what's it about? It is kind of a pretty simple premise. It's based off a short story. And we have a biracial couple. She just got fired. Why? She quit. He's so close from getting that lawyer job that he needs. So they need money fast and she's about to give birth. And so now what do you know? His father is about to die. And the stepmother's basically like, I want to move into that house with you guys. And you get all my money when I die. So she's thinking, oh, this is a good point. We get to pay off the house, etc., etc. However, he's like, nah, fam, don't want to do this. And of course, he's probably right because he's experienced stuff and she didn't. And what do you know? She bickers a lot, she's a racist, and she shits her pants a lot. So, did I like this film? No. And I don't think a lot of the people in theater did. Even though I said a lot of people, it was including me, 8-ish, 7-ish max. You can just tell when the credits rolled, you're like, that's it. This is a movie about nothing. This is a movie about nothing. It truly is bickering, racism, fart jokes. Bickering, racism, fart jokes. Bickering, racism, fart jokes on fucking repeat. You expect something different to happen. Yes, you have some weird dream sequences, or you have these scenarios where, oh, who's actually hurting the baby? Ooh, who's actually hurting the stepmother? Can she actually speak to Jesus? And that's the thing. The whole point of this movie is to, question if she really has this Holy Spirit in her, but it doesn't go deeper than that. It doesn't go deeper than that. It goes deeper into her speaking in tongues. She has these 3 people that follow her around, and that's it. You get no ramifications. You get no reasoning behind it. Yes, you get this whole story about, the Confederacy and Yankees, blah, blah, blah. But there's also just, things that just, give me more information. This is some surface level bullshit in this movie. Because the whole point of her having this job at a college is, the archaeological. Because it starts off with, her talking about drinking from a chalice, Jesus's cup. And you're thinking, okay, we have some religious undertones with all the African art she has, stuff from Egypt, etc., etc. Then it's going to transition to this woman who thinks she's basically has a Holy Spirit in her. But it doesn't do anything with it. It goes nowhere. There's interesting gags with a necklace and a baby, and you're like, okay, let's dissect this. Let's dissect how or maybe she could do this stuff. Nope, nothing. You get nothing. And it doesn't make sense, right? Because the whole point, if you have the Holy Spirit in you, and if you know all this stuff, God, at that point, is going to choose you because you're a good person. She's not a good person. She's a liar. She's a thief. She does all this stuff. So it doesn't make sense why the Holy Spirit would be in her in the first place. But they give her these quote-unquote powers to kind of magically heal, to magically make the baby stop crying, and stuff like that. So you're thinking, let's dissect this, and you don't. You get nothing. Good day, sir. Willy Wonka, Gene Wilder, you get nothing. Good day, sir. And you're like, cool. And then also there's a scene where she's like, oh, well, when you're gone, I'll let them come and she could decorate the house. It's like, where's all this furniture come from? Why is the wallpaper new all of a sudden? There's stuff like that which just doesn't make sense. And like I said, after the first fart joke, I laughed. Second one, I laughed. Third one, I'm like, is this movie going to do any more with the MESS? Is it? And the answer is no, because like I said, bickering, racism, fart jokes. And that is all you get with this movie. I was expecting some kind of twist or turn. I was expecting some kind of oh shit moment in this movie. There was none. It's one of those movies where it's like, I'm just trying to think of a last movie where I was just not say bored. No, I was bored. Okay, that's a lie. Just it wanted to do cool imagery, but took it nowhere. This is some service level shit. Like I said, there are some short stories that don't need to be made into movies. Ones that done good. The Black Phone. Even though that was a short story by Joe Hill, made a fantastic film. This one did not need to be made into film. This is A24's one of their worst films. Not because it's horribly or uncompetently made. It's made perfectly fine. It's just the premise, where the story goes, is you sitting in the theater for an hour and a half going, but why? Oh yeah, that's right. Bickering, racism, fart jokes. So the front room will receive a 1 out of 5 of futons, which equals at 20%. And I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll give it a 30 or 40, but the more I think about the movie and the more, like, there were so many elements of interesting aspects of, like, her trying to get tenure at university, the lawyer, what she does, the nursing home. And just, there's little things in the movie where it's like, it could have ended where he's like, I feel like we shouldn't do that. And she goes, okay, end scene. Or, you know what would have stopped if they said, let's hire a nurse. Done. But nope. Stupid people win stupid prizes. So right now we are at a critic with 50%, with 14 of them. Fewer than 50 for the users. I gotta see the negatives. A 1 out of 4. Thank you. San Francisco Chronicle, even though I hate San Francisco, I kind of agree with him with this one. All right, 2050. Chase out here with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One more thing's Bluetontopia. You Blueton, think about your great dog. Watch us take tomorrow. We can run 135. You go. What are you? Oh, that wasn't a fart. That was a burp.